Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. In Hope Valley, 2025 feels like a turning point, a year when everything familiar begins to shimmer with a new kind of magic. The quiet streets that once echoed only with the sound of horse-drawn carriages now hum with excitement as the town prepares for something extraordinary. Season 13 of When Calls the Heart hasn't just promised change, it's delivered it in the most unexpected ways. Every conversation, every heartfelt glance feels heavier with meaning. And at the heart of it all stands Elizabeth Thornton, her life about to shift in ways even she couldn't predict. After all these years, Elizabeth finally seems ready to embrace what's been quietly blooming between her and Nathan Grant. The tension that once defined their friendship has melted into a gentler, deeper affection. In recent days, the two have been seen walking together through the meadows, their laughter carrying through the spring air. But what's interesting this time isn't just their connection, it's the uncertainty that hangs between them. Nathan's eyes reveal both love and fear. He's worried that stepping fully into Elizabeth's heart means risking losing her all over again if duty calls him away. Meanwhile, Elizabeth is wrestling with her own doubts. Can she truly move forward without feeling she's betraying the past she shared with Jack? That emotional conflict has created some of the most powerful scenes the series has ever written, according to whispers from the set. Behind the scenes, Erin Krakow has poured her soul into Elizabeth's journey this season. Those close to production say that Erin insisted on exploring Elizabeth's vulnerability from a new angle, not just as a teacher and mother, but as a woman ready to trust again. It's not about falling in love. It's about choosing to believe in love's second chance. And that's exactly what Season 13 seems to capture. Renewal after grief, hope after hesitation. Nathan's storyline, too, takes a fascinating turn. Kevin McGarry's portrayal brings out a raw, almost poetic depth as Nathan faces the possibility of being reassigned. Rumors swirl that a government official will arrive in Hope Valley with an unexpected proposal, one that could test Nathan's loyalty to both his uniform and his heart. Will he accept a position that takes him far from Elizabeth, or will he finally fight for the life he wants to build here? Kevin has teased in recent interviews that Nathan will make a choice that surprises even himself. That cryptic statement has fans buzzing, suggesting something bold and emotional is on the way. Elsewhere in Hope Valley, Rosemary and Lee are discovering that parenthood doesn't slow them down, it inspires them. Their little one, Goldie, has become a symbol of light in the town, often seen being passed around during community gatherings. But Season 13 gives Rosemary a bigger challenge, balancing her work at the Valley Voice with her growing responsibilities at home. When a mysterious series of unsigned letters arrive at her newspaper's doorstep, letters describing strange events in nearby towns, Rosemary can't resist investigating. The storyline promises to blend humor, suspense, and that classic Rosemary wit that fans adore. Pascal Hutton is said to have filmed several emotionally charged scenes that explore how much Rosemary is willing to risk for truth and for the people she loves. Faith Carter, meanwhile, may be getting a long-awaited storyline that fans have begged for. Since returning to Hope Valley after time away, Faith seems more grounded, more self-assured. The whispers say she's finally ready to open her heart again. A new character, a traveling writer with ties to the old frontier, might just be the one to catch her attention. This man, described as charming, thoughtful, and carrying his own secrets, could bring both love and conflict into Faith's life. For Andrea Brooks, this storyline offers a chance to show Faith's complexity in a way we've never seen before. But the biggest surprise might be something no one saw coming: the return of a face many thought they'd never see again. According to insiders close to Hallmark's creative team, it's been quiet discussion about bringing back a beloved character from the early seasons. The mystery surrounding this return has sparked endless speculation. Could it be Abigail Stanton making her long-awaited comeback to Hope Valley? Or someone else from Elizabeth's past stepping back into her world just as she's moving forward? Erin Krakow herself hinted that the past isn't done with Hope Valley yet. leaving fans on edge about what that could mean. Hope Valley also seems poised for change beyond its romances. A new business venture is said to be transforming the town's economy. A young entrepreneur from the city arrives with plans to build a community center, a place for education, art, and new ideas. While some residents welcome the vision, others fear it may erase the simplicity that defines their home. This storyline brings back the show's classic theme, progress versus tradition. And it's said to intertwine with several characters' arcs, forcing them to question what Hope Valley truly stands for in a modernizing world. The cinematography this season is reportedly breathtaking, capturing Hope Valley with a richness that mirrors its emotional core. The fields bathed in the soft glow of sunset seem almost alive with memories. The production team spent extra time filming during early morning hours to capture the mist over the hills, a metaphor for the uncertainty that each character feels. One insider said we wanted every frame to feel like a painting, a reminder that Hope Valley is not just a place, but a feeling. There's also talk of a touching subplot involving Elizabeth's son, Little Jack. As he grows older, questions about his father begin to surface. In one deeply emotional scene, Elizabeth reportedly shares a story about Jack Thornton's courage, a story that moves Nathan to tears. This moment, fans believe, could finally bridge the emotional distance between the two men who have loved Elizabeth in such different ways. The boy's curiosity becomes a gentle catalyst for healing, both for his mother and for Nathan behind all this drama. The production team has been quietly expanding the When Calls the Heart universe. Executive producers have confirmed that Season 13 will introduce new characters. Few could potentially lead spin-offs in the future. One of these characters is said to be a young schoolteacher from another settlement, whose path may cross with Elizabeth's in a surprising way. Another is a miner's widow who arrives in Hope Valley, seeking work and finds something more profound than she expected. Each newcomer adds another thread to the tapestry of this beloved world, ensuring that Hope Valley's story will continue to grow beyond the familiar. And while romance will always be the soul of the show, friendship and community remain its heartbeat. The upcoming Town Fair episode, described as one of the largest productions in the series' history, will reportedly feature music, dancing, and a few unexpected confessions under the stars. A scene involving a simple lantern release is said to have left several cast members in tears during filming. It symbolizes letting go of the past, embracing hope, and believing that love still finds its way home. Erin Krakow's performance this season has drawn praise from crew members who call it her most layered yet. There's a scene, said to be filmed at sunset near the old schoolhouse, where Elizabeth reads a letter aloud, a letter she wrote years ago but never sent. The emotion of that moment reportedly had the entire crew silent between takes. Erin's dedication to authenticity is what continues to keep When Calls the Heart so powerful. Her portrayal of Elizabeth isn't about grand gestures. It's about quiet strength, the kind that grows from heartbreak and faith. As for Nathan, Kevin McGarry has hinted that viewers will see a side of him that's been buried for years. This could mean exploring his backstory before arriving in Hope Valley, perhaps revisiting old wounds or secrets that shaped his character. The writers are said to have crafted an episode entirely focused on Nathan's past, giving fans a rare glimpse into his emotional world. This deeper understanding may be what finally allows Elizabeth to see him in a new light. Not as the man she's compared to her late husband, but as someone entirely his own. And then there's Lucas. After his bittersweet exit, many fans thought his story was over. But whispers from the production lot suggest that Lucas's journey may not be finished. A recent casting schedule listed Chris McNally's name for an unannounced appearance, sending fans into a frenzy of speculation. Could Lucas return to make peace with Elizabeth and Nathan? Or is his story tied to a larger mystery unfolding in the nearby town of Brookfield, perhaps even connecting to When Hope Calls? The creative team has stayed silent, which only fuels curiosity. The emotional tone of Season 13 is expected to be richer and more reflective, focusing less on rivalry and more on rediscovery. Hope Valley has always been a town built on second chances, and now it feels like everyone is finally getting one. Whether it's Elizabeth finding courage to love again, Nathan deciding where his true home lies, or Rosemary realizing that ambition and motherhood can coexist every story. This season seems to remind viewers that healing doesn't happen all at once. It happens in moments, in conversations, in unexpected smiles under the lantern-lit sky. In the final episodes of the season, it's said that a storm will hit Hope Valley, both literally and metaphorically. The storm sequence, reportedly one of